Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on Gypsy Rose Blanchard again. So if you haven't seen my last one, I'll put a link to it up here. But Miss Mamas is going to be a mama. She is pregnant. So it's been messy as hell over on Gypsy Rose Blanchard TikTok. So apparently she's divorcing Ryan, the bigger guy that she was seen leaving prison with, and she got back with her ex Ken, and her and Ken are expecting a baby. Girl, what? So Streets is talking, and people are saying that they're wondering if Ken is faithful. They're wondering what's going on with the baby. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a reading on this and see what's going on with Miss Thing's life. So remember, these readings are all at different tapers only, and let's get started. And if you like these, there is a link down below to the YouTube members. There's a $5, $10, and $15 tier. You get access to exclusive pick-up cards, exclusive readings, especially if you're into K-pop. And you can win a reading from me. So join the YouTube members down below. You're missing out on a lot of extra content, and you can access most of it for just $5. So join us, girls. Okay, so Gypsy, Ken, energy between, Gypsy, Ryan, energy between. All right, let's jump to Ryan first. So the Knight of Pentacles is about consistency. So that's Gypsy. And then Ryan is the Seven of Cups reversed. So Seven of Cups reversed is about being dealt a hand of realism. The Eight of Pentacles is about a ton of effort being put in. So I mean, if Ryan had his way, he would be with Gypsy. I think Ryan thinks that he still has a chance. I think that he can work really hard to impress her and win her over. The Knight of Pentacles says that Gypsy seems to have been the same. To be honest with you, I think that she feels the same way she did when she was first with him. So she feels the same way she felt with him as she does when she broke up with him, which is just meh. I don't think she ever really liked him that much. I think it was just consistent, and it was something that was like in her life. It was consistent in her life. And so if anything, I feel like she kind of like got conditioned to him. It's almost like having to wean off a bottle or a pacifier or a binky or whatever. So yeah, there are accusations that he's made that, you know, she's still hitting him up, maybe, but it's more along the lines of like, it's just normal for her and that he was like a consistent for her rather than her liking him. I don't really think that it seems like she's really realized I never really liked him like that. I mean, I guess he thinks he can provide for her and win her over, but I don't think she cares about that. Now, in terms of Gypsy and Ken, so the Five of Swords is reversed for a Gypsy. So that's about issues with details and timing. And the Hierophant is reversed, which is a breaking of a commitment on his part. And the Page of Cups is emotional sensitivity. I think she cheated with him. That's what I think. And I think that's what caused them to break up, her and Ryan. I think she cheated with Ken, allegedly. For Achievers only, I think she cheated with Ken. I think that she was emotionally cheating with him, and then that led to physically cheating. That's my opinion. Now, whether or not it was just emotional and not physical, I don't know. But to me, the timeline is messy with Five of Swords reversed. There has to be an issue with details and timing. So perhaps there was a bit of like an overlap or something. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's just what I see. I will also say that she definitely got back with Ken to piss Ryan off. I think Ryan was always worried that she was going to go back to Ken, and she did it on purpose, but Ryan was right to be worried about Ken. Yes. I do think the Page of Cups tells me that her and Ken definitely have some sort of emotional trauma bond almost. There's like a really big tie between the two of them. Yeah. Devil card, Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands, burden, failure, toxicity. So there seems to be something that they've bonded over that is very similar, when it comes to trauma. So listen, I'm not saying that trauma bond means that the relationship is doomed. I'm just saying that it does look like that's how it started, which makes sense why someone would break up and get back together, because there is some sort of toxicity there. Doesn't mean you can't heal it. Doesn't mean they can't be good parents. So don't even start with that. I also think that she likes the fact that Ken has seen the worst of her and still stays. King of Swords reverse, Hermit reverse, Three of Wands. She likes that she can like kind of say whatever she wants and do whatever she wants, and he's unfazed by it. I don't know if I was in focus, so sorry if I wasn't in focus in the camera. I have an issue, though. Three of Wands reversed. I have an issue. Yes, I do. Hermit reversed and King of Swords reversed and Three of Wands means that there's someone else surrounding Ken. There is. Yeah, Emperor surrounding Ken. Yeah, it's something surrounding Ken. I can tell you that there's an overlap for Ken, too. There's definitely an overlap for Ken. King of Swords would be Ken, and the Three of Wands tells that there's a third party. So there's someone else there. And the Six of Pentacles says that it's something that definitely is like on again, off again as well. That had been going on for a while. And the Seven of Pentacles is about being comfortable with this person. So there's someone that he sees often, or you know, could be like, sometimes I pull that for like coworkers or just someone you see every day or a neighbor. It's just someone that is consistent. And then the Emperor is upright, which is what they're represented as. So, I mean, Emperor is like a dominating male energy, but it could also just be someone who you come to. So I would not say that this person is the aggressor. I would say that Ken is the aggressor, because Ken is the one that goes to the Emperor. King of Swords runs to the Emperor when they're feeling down. So it does look like this person is someone that Ken hits up, not vice versa. Yeah, it's the timeline. That's the issue. That's the issue, is the timeline, is that there's messiness between Ken and Gypsy. Both of them kind of have had something previously, and there's been overlap. That's the issue. Justice reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and the Chariot reversed. I can also tell you that there's some sort of legal setback coming for Gypsy. Yeah, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords reversed, and Nine of Swords. Stress and anxiety. Not going to go the way you want it to. Some sort of legal setback for her. She's not going to get something she wants. Or she's not going to win something she thinks she's going to win. Even if she did, she's still losing with the Two of Swords reversed, though. So there's some sort of legal issue. It's not like prison or anything like that. It'd be more like lawsuit or divorce or something like that. I definitely think she's a little codependent, which is why she doesn't know how to be alone. Page of Swords upright, Nine of Wands. I think when she feels stressed out and like she needs help, she runs to men to kind of save her and protect her. Do I like Ken's energy? Not really. Do I hope they figure it out for the sake of their child? Yes. I think that Ken enjoys the attention with the Sun upright. I think he enjoys the potential money with the Ace of Pentacles. And with the Ten of Pentacles being reversed, it makes me feel like he is someone that thinks short-term, not long-term. So it's a little bit difficult to... Yeah, it's a little difficult to... What's the word? It's difficult to pinpoint exactly his motives, but he doesn't really think very far in advance. I'm going to be honest, though, when it comes down to the two of them, I think Gypsy likes Ken more than Ken likes Gypsy. Magician reversed, Moon reversed, Two of Pentacles. Yeah. I think he likes that I think both of them enjoy the fact that they're both good at keeping secrets. So like, you won't tell my secrets and I won't tell yours. This is more of a Bonnie and Clyde relationship, partner in crime relationship than like true, amazing, loving bond. Like, this is more like code. Like, we know what to do with each other. I mean, hey, if she's into open relationships, this is probably a good foundation for that. I think Gypsy might be getting jealous soon. I mean, they probably both are a little jealous, but I see her getting jealous soon. Strength and Five of Wands. I see her getting a little bit cocky. I think now that she's pregnant and now that she's got her man, whatever, you might see her being a little bit more like sassy and clapback. But I think the public is not going to enjoy this side of her. I think people are going to start to switch up on Gypsy because, you know, everyone builds you up to bring you down. And it seems like people are going to start to be like, oh, she's mean. Oh, she's insecure. Oh, she's jealous. Like, there's this weird switch up that I see people having, especially on the TikToks. But the thing is I don't really think she's ever changed. I think that people they're just like that. They see things in the perspective of whatever's popular right now. And I think hating on her will be a trend. So they'll just jump on the trend. Seven of Wands reverse, King of Cups. People really don't like the men around her. And I think that's going to be the issue. I think people want her to be alone and they want her to be independent. I think people are projecting their own idea of who she should be on her. And I don't think they realize that she's just really codependent and she's going to attach herself to men. And it's going to piss a lot of the girlies off because they're going to be like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? She is the type of person, I'm going to explain her in one phrase. She's a my man type bitch. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. Like, my man this, my man that, my man, blah, 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 blah. That's the type of girl she is. That's who she is. She's a my man type bitch. That's who she is. So, you know, I mean, I guess I kind of understand, right? I mean, she was in a women's prison for like 10 years, something crazy like that. So she like didn't really have a man for a while. So I guess I kind of understand it. And with the damage that her mom did to her, I can see why she's codependent. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna say something, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but her situation with her mom and everything was kind of crazy, chaotic. You know, it was trashy, it was wild. You know what I mean? Her life is probably going to continue to be insane. Like, she's probably going to do wild and crazy and trashy things to you. Like, you'll think they're wild and crazy and trashy. But she'll figure it out. Like, she has to undo years of the stuff that's ingrained in her. And she has to work backwards. So I'm not really shocked to see this. I mean, maybe some of you are going to be shocked. Like, oh my God, because you projected something else on her. But it doesn't really shock me that she's being messy and wild and crazy and maybe doing trashy things to you. You consider them trashy, whatever. Like, of course, like, the one was in prison for 10 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, like, she, you know, had a horrible upbringing. Like, I think sometimes people don't really realize, like, if you're judging her from the perspective of your upbringing was not as bad, it's hard to wrap your head around that, right? I mean, that she allegedly orchestrated, you know, the murder of her own mother. Like, I don't know if I would necessarily look at her as like the pinnacle of great decision making or morality. You know what I mean? So anyways, Six of Wands reversed, World reversed, and the Page of Wands being reversed tells me that she just needs to keep the ego in check, because I do think her ego might get the best of her. So I think there's another physical change that she wants to make too. Maybe some sort of surgery or something after the baby's out. Maybe she'll do the mommy makeover. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. So remember, these are all Legend Friend Tamers only. Join the YouTube members. It's linked down below. You are going to be missing out on a ton of content. I've been doing exclusive videos, and the girlies love it. And you can't watch them unless you join. So until next time, good luck, guys.